And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon as we get set for this broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Now a look at Dallas' starting lineup. In its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Boston, dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Anthony Simons out there with Derek White. And it's Queta in its center. So tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
Now, here's Tatum. Takes a 3. No good there.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Thompson passes to Gafford. Irving for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Brown deciding where to go with it. Outside Tatum. Brown sets a screen for White. Clock at 6. Tatum, that's for 2. And it's Flagg with the rebound.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Pass to Irving. Now Flagg. They set the pick. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
An efficient three-point shooter in college. That clearly hasn't changed for Flagg.
Simons against Irving. Now here's Simon. He's covered closely. Tatum gets the bucket.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Thompson. And here's Davis for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
It's always a good sign when the 3 is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of this game.
Here's Queta. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Thompson outside. Back to Irving. To the inside. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Queta. And here is Simon. He's covered by Irving. Here's Queta. Shoots over Gafford. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And, Tim, you think about rim-running centers. Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
Tatum passes to Queta. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now Davis. Pass to Irving. Back to Davis. 6 to shoot. Shoots over White. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Boston trailing. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Irving against Simon. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Here's Gafford. Outside, Davis. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Mavericks trail by 3. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Alan LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. I asked him what his defense can do to nullify Kyrie Irving, and he said there's not much you can do against Kyrie. He's got a counter for everything you throw at him. He makes insanely difficult shots. We just have to make things hard on him and trust our help defense. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And yes, it's good. Kata's got 6 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Irving. He has yet to score. Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And you know, for a score-first point guard, Irving is no slouch as a facilitator.
Brown outside. Tatum deciding where to go with it. On to White. Tatum setting the pick for White. Back to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. And Davis pulls it down.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Thompson the bounce pass. Flag. 3-pointers off the mark. The Celtics with the lead. And Simons has it in the corner. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Davis, the pass to Irving. Here's Flag. He's covered by Brown. Irving against Simon. Lets it fly. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And with the appropriate jump shot to be a high-volume scorer, Irving has lights-out shooting ability.
Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Simons against Irving. Simons kicks to Tatum. Goes up with a stripe. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Flag. Outside, Davis. Now, here's Gafford. Irving from long range. Rebounded by Tatum. Trying to end the drought. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Here's Flag. Inside. Stolen by Tatum. Outside, Simons. Brown outside. There's the screen with his first shot attempt. Mavericks with the rebound. And last season, yet again, 60-plus wins, Greg, for the Celtics. One of the elite teams clearly in the league.
And the only concern was perhaps a tendency towards complacency, but after coming up short last season and with Tatum sidelined, some adversity to spark their competitive fire.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And some changes here for the Celtics. Sam Hauser comes in for Derek White. And it's Pritchard in for Anthony Simons. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Washington comes in for Davis. Marshall, he's checked in for Flag. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Marshall. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Big slam there by Brown, just dominating the rim.
Now, here is Russell. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Christie's checked in for Thompson. Washington against Tatum. It's good. This game is all even. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Russell against Pritchard. Russell inside. Count that one.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Brown the pass to Queta. Tatum kicks to Brown. Tatum against Washington. Outside Tatum. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss. Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And Boston has possession following the score by Dallas. Going inside. Fades away. Marshall can't hit. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Pritchard. And the layup's good off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Russell. Christie with the screen on Pritchard. Here's Russell. Christie with it. Pass to Widely. Here's Russell with the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Brown is good for 3. Brown's got 5.
Smart pass. Get it to Brown and just let Jalen cook.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Christie the pass to Russell. Sweet move. And they pick up 2. Russell's got his second basket.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Washington against Tatum. That one's not going to go. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Christie is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Washington in at the small forward. To the middle, it's stolen by Pritchard. Outside, White. Pass to Boucher. Now Pritchard. Fires from deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Out of bounds.
Simons. He's checked in for the Celtics.
Number 4, Anthony Simons.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Russell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Hauser. They get it again. Lively, that's good. Lively's got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs.
Well, that's just a mistake on defense. No one got a body on him.
Now Pritchard. Outside, Simon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boucher kicks to Simons. Buries it from three-point range. Simons has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does this team want from him?" He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Guys, back over to you.
Truly an impact player. Thank you, Allie. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Now here is Davis. 7 points in the game. Davis setting the pick for Russell. A three-pointer off the mark. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Simons. White, a screen on Christie. Simons against Christie. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Again, Simons missing. Davis kicks to Russell. Back to Davis. And Boston with the rebound. Simons on the wing, defended by Christie. Simons, the pass to White. And here's Boucher. No scoring in this one. Here's Hauser. Boston again missing. Mavericks leading by 4. Over in the corner, Christie. No good on the triple. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. That one goes in.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Brown's checked in for Pritchard. And then for Dallas. Flag is checked in for P.J. Washington. Thompson comes in for Max Christie. And Irving subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Now here is Davis. He has 7. Pass to Flag. Fires the 3. The rebound by Simons. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Hauser. He nails it. And we're tied up. Hauser's got his first points of the game.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Irving looking for an opening. Pass to Flag. Davis with a screen on Brown. And it's Flag missing. The Celtics shooting 38% in the second quarter. Defensively, they look a little bit confused. Hauser the pass to White. There's the pick. Lets it go from 11, and he drops that one in. White's got his second basket of the game. Dallas has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Pass to Lively. Outside Irving. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 5 now.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the 3.
And here's Brown. Back to Simons. Here's the triple. Good on the triple. 6 points for him.
And you got to get out on the head if you're the defense. Simon's too big a threat from deep.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Boucher against Lively. Outside Irving. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Celtics have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Richard comes in for White. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. The Mavericks trailing. Now, here is Irving. He's got 5. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Dallas making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Over Pritchard. Drilled from 11 feet out. Irving's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
His goal is to make an impact all over the floor. Irving can be a headache from mid-range.
Brown the pass to Simons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. One thing is certain about Anthony Simons, the guy is a pure scorer.
Well, it comes so naturally to him. He's got a great handle, and he can get his shot off whenever he wants. Plus, he's got limitless range.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
And Simons drops them both.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Irving against Pritchard. Thompson outside. In the corner, it's flat. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. And Boston with the rebound.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Tatum wide open. He fires one. And he's good on the 3-ball. Tatum's got the lead up to 5 now for Boston. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Boston making a switch here. Mars is checked in.
Number 52, Luka Garza.
Now flag. Irving finds Washington. Back to Irving. Here's Thompson. Irving a screen on Simon. Thompson from long range. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Bounce pass from Tatum. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Washington against Simon. Just 5 to shoot. Over Washington. And Irving pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Thompson. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Brown right side. Now Pritchard. Covered by Irving. They set the pick. This one for 3. Can't hit that one. Dallas shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Gafford. Here's Flag. Washington sets the pick for Flag. And taken away by Brown. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. There's the pass to Tatum. Brown outside. The kick out to Tatum. 4 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Garza uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Irving from long range. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here comes Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And that one falls for Tatum. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Kate is checked in, and Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. And Greg with the absence of Jason Tatum for the time being. Perhaps a hiatus for the Celtics as a title favorite?
Well, not to mention some of the salary cap casualties. It's not the same team that won it all in 24, but in great position once Tatum returns.
Now Gafford, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Kept alive. Gafford kicks to Thompson. The 3. Thompson with the 3.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Simons, covered by Irving. Now here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Right side, Irving to the left side wing. Here's Flag. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 4. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Kata. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Simons in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Boston leading by 4. Outside Tatum. White wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Flag. Davis inside. Tatum on him. Snatched up.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Simons, the pass to Tatum. Outside, White. Tatum with the screen on Thompson. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 5. And again, Boston with the triple.
It's so smooth when Brown is feeling it from deep. No hesitation.
Pass to Flag. And taken away by Brown. Over in the corner, White. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Now, here is Irving. He has 7. Down low. Here's Davis. Davis roaming the lane.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes. Flexing on him there.
Pass to Tatum. Six on the shot clock, and Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh, not on my watch.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Now, here's Brown. 8 points for him. Pass to Simons. To the paint. Here's Queta. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Queta's got the lead up to 13 now for Boston.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's Irving. 7 points in the game. Pass to Flag. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Simons. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And here's White. Brown outside. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Thompson against Brown. And a wide open look for Flag. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. Here's Boston now, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Tatum down low. He's guarded by Davis. White the pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Simons. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Irving passes to Davis. Dallas, no good that time either. Boston leading by 13. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Davis against Tatum. Davis inside. And Boston with the rebound. Outside Tatum. Pass to Simon. Tatum setting the pick for Simon. Nice move. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Cooper Flag.
Right there, Simons goes to work on the interior. He plays with no fear.
Free throw good, Simon. So, Tim, when you look at what wins in this NBA, many say the heyday of the super team has come and gone. Why is that?
Well, I believe the new collective bargaining agreement has made it awfully difficult for teams to pay 3 stars and also fill out their roster with complementary role players.
So what's the answer? How do teams build?
I think the answer Oklahoma City has captured. You have to have great chemistry, certainly a star at the top, and then guys that understand the pecking order of that team. I think that's how you get it done and build around defense.
Great example. Now here's Brown. 17-point lead, their biggest. And it's Simons missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thompson for the triple. They get it back. Pass to Flag. Irving a screen on White. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Another thing they've done really well in this game is their focus on the three-point shot. They're doing a great job of spreading the floor and then hitting those perimeter shots.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Anfernee Simons. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And good depth for this Mavs roster, Tim, at just about every position. It looks like they've got options.
Well, it's helping them weather the Kyrie injury. Anthony Davis, you know, will tend to miss some games, so it's always nice to have a reliable backup.
Now, here's Thompson. After Jaylen Brown's miss, sinks the triple.
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
Pass to Brown. There's a screen. Launches it. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. He had a nice open look right there. 6 points for Cooper Flag.
Well, Flag can do it all. He can initiate and he can beat you off the catch as well.
Here's Brown. Brown gets it done inside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Back to Irving. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Irving's got it back down to within single digits for Dallas. Outside, White. Pass to Cada. Outside, Tatum. No good from outside. Dallas shooting 41% for the game. Thompson against Brown. To the inside. Outside, Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 3. Brown outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Irving. Davis with it. He's got 9. Davis doing his thing inside.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Pass to Cada. Tatum against Davis. White, a screen on Davis. Tatum kicks to White. Over Thompson. And White, the bucket on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. For the screen on Pritchard. Irving for 3. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Pritchard with the ball. He's covered by Irving. There's a good screen. And here's Tatum for 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
And Gafford throws it down.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Here's Keita. 8 points for him. The 3 from Tatum. Rebounded by Gafford. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Pritchard. Irving kicks to Thompson. And Davis now top of the key. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 18. And it's Dallas with another.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spot.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Mars is checked in, and Chris Boucher's subbed in for Jason Tatum. Then for the Mavericks, Washington's checked in for Flag. Max Christie comes in for Thompson. And it's Russell in for Kyrie Irving. White out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in for Davis. Dallas with the ball. They're on an 18-4 run. Out left to the wing. Christie with the bounce pass. Pritchard against Russell. To the wing on the left. From deep, Washington. Connects from 3-point range. Washington's got the game tied up here for Dallas. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Pass to Boucher. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
It's a close game here in Boston. And here's White. He's got 12. Shoots the 3. And the basket by Hauser. Hauser's got 5 points so far. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Russell finds Lively. Now, here's Washington. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
Well, he ties things up, but it would have been nice to come away with the lead there.
Outside, Simon. Boucher with a screen on Christie.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Celtics. They lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
3/10 quarters behind us, and more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. D'Angelo Russell out there with Christie. And it's Washington in at the 3 spot. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Celtics. Russell passes to Washington. Davis with a screen on Brown. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Christie kicks to Russell. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Davis. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics leading by 5. Pass to Brown. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Now, here's Boucher. Lively defending.
Put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And it's Russell missing. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Mavericks trail by 7 to the middle. Here's Christie. Plays it up and banks it in.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Now here's Simons. Pass to Hauser. A 3 ball. Christie with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Washington passes to Lively. Now Russell. Over Pritchard. Second shot opportunity. And it's Lively getting it to go.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds from putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Well, hustle points can really energize your team, and they also demoralize your opponent.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Mavericks. Inside. That's it, and the Celtics lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Russell.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Kyrie Irving is checked in for the Mavericks. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And it's Davis with the jam.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
And there are a few players who can dominate on both ends, but Anthony Davis is certainly among them.
Yeah, he's one of the most dynamic defenders in the game, Kevin, and offensively, he can hurt you in a multitude of ways, whether it's off the dribble, posting, or facing up.
Pritchard with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Boucher passes to Hauser. Boston again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Irving dishes to Davis. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Gets in there. Davis with the assist.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Now Simon. Looking to end the run. It's good from long range. Simons has got 5 points now this quarter.
And without hesitation there, Simons hungry to let that one fly.
Davis setting the pick for Washington. Shoots over Brown. They get it back. Davis staying with it.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Simons surveying the D. That's a floater go. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
You know, you got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Mavericks front court, Tim.
And now the addition of Cooper Flagg at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
And he makes the first.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Cade is checked in, and it's Jason Tatum in for Brown. Then for the Mavericks, Flagg is checked in for P.J. Washington. And it's Thompson in for Marshall. And Simons drops them both. The Mavericks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Tatum against Davis. Davis with a screen on Simon. Irving attacking. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game. Tatum against Davis. Looking to get back on track here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Baiting the defender into a foul. Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. He's off on the second.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Bounce pass Pritchard. Over in the corner, White. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. No good on the three. Here's Dallas. They're on a 17-6 run. Thompson for 3. Gafford passes to Irving for 3. And Flagg gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Flagg's got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Hauser. Here's White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the card.
And here is Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to White from deep. White with another miss. Mavericks leading by 9. Irving finds Davis. Good, nice job down low. That's now 22 points for Davis.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Hauser misses. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Irving sets a screen for Gafford. High post, Davis. Tatum on him. 6 to shoot. Great D that time from Tatum.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
It's deflected and stolen by Flag. On the wing, Davis, and stolen by Tatum. Pritchard against Thompson. Outside Tatum. On to White. Pocket 6. Tatum with the screen on Irving. Pritchard from outside.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Tatum with it. Picked up by Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Sam Hauser. And it's Simons in for Pritchard. Here's Tatum. 6 to shoot. Davis pulls it down. Dallas leading by 11. Now Thompson. Irving. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Tatum against Davis. Here's Kata. Plays it in off the window.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Here's Flag. Deflects the pass and taken away by Brown. And he drives in.
And Brown with bad intentions on that drive.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Outside Irving. Launches it. A three-pointer. Good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Gafford with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
We've got 1:13 left here in the fourth quarter. Kyrie Irving. And get the 3. Celtics trail by 10. Simons, he takes it in.
Speed kills, and Simons has plenty of it.
Simons against Irving. Got it to go.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Dallas.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Anthony Davis.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around team.
Trailing by 10. White fires. He drills the 3. Here's Thompson. Now Davis. Outside Irving. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From outside, and it misses. And the Mavericks with possession. They lead by 7. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Simons.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Hey there, Anthony. That was a tale of two halves. What started working for you there?
Start playing defense. Sorry, playing.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks.